Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to be doing all sorts of stunt shows and shenanigans. Yes, God, Mama. Oh, yeah, I'm just the special guest.
Hi.
I would like to identify as Uncle Fester.
Uncle Fester, all right.
I'm Sabrina Laurence.
And I'm Nikiski, Noir.
And today we are going to be doing a fabulous tutorial of the Miss Alyssa Edwards palette.
Yes.
Insert sound effects right there. Yeah, it's all colorful and bright and neon, just like my personality, which is kind of fun for sure.
Super fun. Super fun. I've been dying to get in here and start swatching it. I haven't yet. Haven't even taken it out of the box. Obviously, I've seen all the pictures.
Oh yeah, no, it's absolutely fabulous. And what's really cool too is she's actually the first drag queen to actually created an actually manufactured her own palette with any cosmetics company that's been a major retailer, sold in Sephora all across the world.
That's true.
So it's pretty monumental. So yay for progression.
Absolutely.
Should we unbox it?
We should unbox it.
It's like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Oh my God!
Give me that golden ticket. Hey.
Oh,
look how cute! I love that it has her.
Yeah, it has her signature on the back,
So adorable.
and that's her thing. She at the end of all of her videos. Have you ever watched her videos? Yeah, she's fantastic. She does this web series called Alyssa's Secret, and at the end of it, she always says, "Always and forever, Alyssa Edwards." And she ends with a tongue pop. Oh wow.
My mouth's too dry.
Wow. Can we get an Evian?
Evian over here, please.
No ice. She's got sensitive
One
teeth.
piece of ice.
And it needs to be from the Arctic.
From the Arctic.
But yeah, it's a
not approved.
fantastic palette. I love this packaging. It's like
too.
neon pink.
I just love this pink. Clearly, I have a thing for pink. Got my hair did.
Oh yeah, no, it looks
this
good.
This is my actual.
I got my hair did too.
My actual hair. No one ever sees it ever, but it's been a long year of not dyeing it. So to get to this point.
I have a lot of split ends myself, and I have to go. Yeah, I have to go and get a lot of treatments. And it's just so unmanageable. Like I wake up in the morning, I wash it. I don't know what to do. Do you have any tips? But yeah, no. So the packaging is fantastic. It's got her signature brows and eyes on the front of it. Her luscious lashes. And when you open it up, should we?
Let's do it one.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Mary. Oh. Yes. Hello.
Yes, another one of these brushes. I don't know about you, but I hoard these brushes.
I do. I really
use
like
every
it.
single day. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh my God. And some of the names of them are fantastic. Beast.
Oh my gosh, back rolls.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
Which we have a bunch of.
Eyeliner. I don't even know. Obviously, I think I already know my favorite. Can anyone else guess my favorite?
It's definitely going to be Ho.
That is not Ho.
I'm just kidding.
It is supposed to be
House of Edwards. Yes. And the DDG is Drop Dead Gorgeous, and the BBDC is the Beyond Belief Dance Company.
Yes.
Because she owns and operates her own dance company. So think like Drag Queens meets Dance Moms meets Toddlers and Tiaras meets Who Wants to Be a Millionaire meets
Me.
The Page Master. I don't know, I was just going with it. But yeah, no, it's fantastic. And like for me, so like, okay, obviously your style, you have like a little bit of a like kind of fetishy vibe that's got some dark tones to it normally, but you also can go like bubblegum pop.
Love it. Love pink. Yeah.
And like my style, if you don't know me, I am like literally like the rainbow queen. So this palette is literally like a dream palette for a drag queen.
It is because you can mix them too.
Oh yeah.
I know that they were talking about that, how take the white and you can mix it in and mix purples and pastels and do everything. So it really is an artistry palette.
But we will be doing no pastels today. It's
No.
gonna be bright.
It's gonna be super bright. We're gonna go full drag for you guys today.
Yes.
And I'm gonna need a little assistance from you. I want to do the whole thing.
You want to do the whole thing?
I want to do the whole thing.
She wants to go there.
I want to go there. I want to take it all the way there. Like
oh Lord.
glue down the brows. Let's Let's tape up this face.
Listen, if your face can breathe, you don't have enough on. So I'm just forewarning you, we might auto asphyxiate your face.
I mean, that's usually what we do on a Saturday.
You ain't wrong. But yeah, so stay tuned. We're gonna get glamified.
So I already put on my foundation.
And I did not.
I was having quite the day. I'm getting ready to move, and I'm sure everybody can commiserate with how stressful that can be.
How do you spell that?
I hate you. No, not going there. This is not a spelling bee competition, friend.
If it was, I'd lose. That's why I'm pretty.
I should
In
know.
45 minutes, I would be anyway. I look like a lovely egg.
A very pretty egg.
And then I'm gonna turn into a Fabergé egg.
Ooh. Now spell that.
Can't do it. You tried it? You think
Comments down below. If anyone can spell that the first try.
Use code Fabergé for 10% off. Yeah.
Oh my god, that will definitely be my next coupon code. I'm gonna request that.
Fabergé.
Fabergé.
Wow. I started a thing. I want 5%.
Fine. I used my same foundation base that I always go for. I did my Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. I would show you the bottle, but boy is that messy, so never mind. Hourglass primer, 6,000 steps of skincare, and a lot of powder. And my eye is dripping so bad today for some reason. I don't know why. I have like extra...
It's the tears of the innocent that you've
guess.
slain over the years.
Unicorn tears.
Well, so like the first thing that I always do is I glue down my brows. So like a lot of drag queens and entertainers or people that just like makeup in general and really like to commit to their look, sometimes they'll shave their entire eyebrow off. So that way they can draw it higher and get more like, you know, space and like freedom to do what they want to do. I unfortunately don't want to look like a daywalker. So I cover them with a product called Prozaid. So I literally take the Prozaid, and sorry for flipping you guys off. I always use my middle finger. I apologize. I just take the Prozaid and I go in one solid direction. I can't remember so like we did like a video like a million years ago, like on a Facebook Live. It wasn't like an actual film thing, but we'll provide some photos if you want to see. We did a twinning look, and I can't remember if I used Prozaid or if I glued. Did I glue your brows down?
Yeah, you did glue, because I never used Prozaid until...
Gotcha. Alright, so I'm going to take your Prozaid. Thanks for providing some.
I do have makeup around my brows, does that matter?
No, that'll be totally fine. So we're just literally going to take it and we're going to go in one direction. And we're just gonna move and move and move our way down from front to tip. I let it dry for about 45 seconds, so mine is already done. So, second step, you wanna use a translucent powder. My favorite one is the peach powder from Too Faced. It just has to be very lightweight, because if it's got like any like thickness or grip to it, like it needs to be very thin. So I take a little bit of powder on a beauty blender. You can borrow some of mine. And I literally take it and I press it right over top of the glue. And you can see that it looks somewhat concealed, but it just seals the juices in. Yes, there's a lot of juicing going on over here.
I'll get it before the end of this video.
We're gonna have a clicker for the failed attempts at the tongue pop and then the actual tongue pops.
That's not fair.
Life's not fair.
It's not fair.
Alright, so as you can see, my brows are completely laid down. We're gonna do the same thing to yours, so if you wanna just dip right into her. Oh, beautiful. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need some help with drawing on these new brows, because without mine, I'm gonna be so lost. I've always wanted to do this now. I have like a decent amount of like lid space, but just like a little bit more. I don't know if I can just take my brows.
And we go. Okay, so I'm gonna catch up to speed now. So I'm gonna use my Hourglass primer. Fun story about that. You tell them what it is.
This guy.
That bitch.
First time I walked into your store, I asked.
Our store.
Our store. I asked for a new primer, and this one had to give me the most expensive primer in the store. Upsell. Hey.
Hi.
But how could I resist that face? So of course I bought it.
This face?
Well, you know.
A lot of people resist this face, honey. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. The gays are not kind. So I just take it literally everywhere and go in. This is such a drag queen sound.
Like that noise though.
Want this line to go away! Oh yes. So yes, we just go in, as you can see, and put it on. And I pretty much do the entire perimeter of my face. And then I avoid my eyelids because that's where all the magic happens with me eye makeup. No, Ariel, your makeup. So we just have it on, do a nice even layer, and then the second thing that I do is I go in and I contour. So I use this one.
So while you contour, I'll contour. You do a cream contour.
Yeah, I do a cream contour. I prefer to only because it tends to make me look a little bit more.
We're going in with the bunny.
The bunny? Hey. Bunny. Night before Christmas. Bunny. Bunny.
All movie references are lost on me. You will find.
You don't like movies much,
I don't really watch movies very often.
Okay.
I just fall asleep too easily. I'm like, I just pass out. Like I can watch TV shows because I can do other things while I'm watching stuff. Like I can multitask because it's a TV show.
Right.
But a movie, you gotta have like full concentration, and that's a commitment of like 2 to 3 hours that I can't do it. I can't do it. I'll just fall asleep.
So, for the viewers out there, it looks like I'm painting my neck extremely dark, but trust me, we're going there.
You're taking it all the way there.
It's just a formula that I've devised. It looks super crazy, like in theory, but like by the time it's done, you're like, it just beat. Yep.
So what is it that you mix together?
So I use a really dark liquid foundation just from the drugstore, nothing crazy. And I actually mix it with the Dermablend, and it kind of creates like a taupe. So it's like kind of like a gray meets like a brown color. And then I'll take my beauty blender and I'll go right over top of it to blend it into my neck. See, so the formula for what I do, because I'm sure a lot of people will be like, what the hell is going on? I do this creates the shadow. And then I take a tinted powder. Oh yeah.
Go on.
I take a tinted powder and it kind of like alters the color. So it's like I have the shadow, but then the color of the powder is the actual color that you see on the visible surface. Fabulous. I've got the neck I deserve to have. I'm gonna snatch my nose now. Anastasia Beverly Hills cream contour palette. Shade light salt. Well, so mine is so definitely exaggerated that it works, but in instances where like you can't use cream contouring for nose contour because it's like supposed to be light and subtle, I get you. But mine literally looks like a toothpick down the side of my nose. It's great.
What's your signature?
Yeah, no, and some people love it, some people hate it, but I literally take the cream contour on an eyebrow brush that's like an angle brush. A straight line right down the side, and I connect it to my real eyebrow, and then I go down the sides. But in the instances of reality, you would never.
Let's flash back right before I met you. That's about my normal nose.
I'll never forget.
I used it like a purpley gray.
Yeah, I know. It was like kind of like a mauve.
It was
if you will.
Copper plate.
Copper plate.
Copper plate. I always forget the name of that shadow. It was copper plate. Which I'm not gonna lie, I still will do like a grayish purpley contour, especially when I'm going like super vampira, but normally not on my nose because I just have a really hard time blending it. So.
What's blending? Never heard of it. Never heard of it.
This is difficult. I always have a hard time doing my nose contour and anything but like my bathroom mirror.
Wait, our powers combined. Captain Planet. Just kidding. I need light.
Yeah, I need light. I was like, wait.
Viewer, beware. You're in for a scare. Did you watch Goosebumps growing up?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Goosebumps, everything.
Literally my favorite. I always wanted to be in one. And another thing, like, I always wanted to go on Double Dare 2000.
Oh my god, me too.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah, Legends of the Hidden Temple. Oh my god, that was the best. Yes.
I'm powdering now.
What is happening here? This is just so sad.
Not a flaccid ear.
Oh, it's so flaccid. It's so sad here.
So, I am taking a mixture of, you'll appreciate this, Miss Kitty Von Dizzle. I took a bunch of her powder and put it in a different container because I like to slather that stuff on like crazy.
That is a lot of slathering. I mean, you weren't joking about needing a
Nope.
dark colored shirt.
No,
Actually, you probably should have worn a light.
Can we get a tart? a
tarp?
tart. I said tart. Can I get some tart? I would like a
You
chair.
need like one of those lobster bibs.
Oh,
You know,
yes.
Like when you go to like if you it's just that is so much powder. I did not realize how much powder I use, and I thought I used a lot of powder.
Oh yeah, no, I slather it on.
Like I'm literally choking on it. Like.
Yeah. Oh my god, have you heard of clown lung?
I think I got it now. Whatever that
It's
is.
literally a thing. Okay, so back in the 40s, I actually did research and I had to do a paper on it because I was in a theater class.
It's snowing everywhere.
It's my future dissipating out into the air. Back in the 40s, they used to use a type of powder that had asbestos in it that they didn't know about.
Oh.
Based off of this material that they were making makeup out of, and entertainers that would be like in the circus, like clowns and such, they would put this powder on to like set their makeup, and they called it clown lug because they literally died from the makeup powder.
That's horrible.
I know, but isn't that crazy?
God.
So it's important to make sure that you buy powder that's good for you because you don't want to breathe it in and then die.
You don't want asbestos powder.
No. Oh my god, and I should tell you this, so this might be something that you might know about, but I'm gonna dust it off now. So in the pageant circuit for drag queens, oh, by the way, I'm a drag queen, guys, if you didn't know. In the pageant circuit, pageantry can be like super competitive, right?
Right.
So back in the olden days, my drag mother used to tell me this because she was a pageant queen like in the like late 80s, early 90s. These girls would be so cutthroat that some of the drag queens would take glass and grind it up and put it into their powder. Yeah.
But for what reason?
So like when they had to do a touch up, they'd start bleeding and then like they couldn't do the pageant.
But why would they put glass in their powder?
Because they wanted to win.
But what would that do for you?
They would prevent the person from going out on stage.
Oh, they would do it to other people.
Yes. That's crazy. But not today.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
Why would you just use like?
It's like the old thing, like like the showgirls thing, like I'm gonna throw marbles on the stage right before you go out.
What happened to a nice banana peel? Let's keep it PG. Maybe not PG. Okay.
So now, what are you gonna start with? Because I normally work from the top half of my face and then go down. So I do
Alright,
brows,
let's
then
do
eyes.
brows.
Brows?
Yeah, I need
Okay.
your assistance.
So you want like a like a Nikiski drag brow?
Yeah, give me like that like fleeky fleek brow.
The fleeky fleek
The
brow.
fleeky fleek brow.
Okay.
Like the brow that I normally do, but like better. Give me an Alyssa brow. Not like
Okay, all right, done and done.
that,
All right.
You know what I want, friend.
Very snatch brow.
So now, like, my brow is kind of.
Oh, that right there. So that's reserved for when you actually put your shadow over top of it. So like when you use your white, it'll block it out more.
Okay. Is that what I'm supposed to do now?
Well, I mean, if you want to. I normally leave my highlighting for last.
So I want to go for the look that was the pink fantasy look. That
Oh,
was my eye.
yeah.
We're gonna put a picture right up here in the little in the thing. Just picture.
Done and
So you can
done.
see what we're gonna do. I don't know what look you planned on.
I think I'm gonna go with like this pink, purple, blue fantasy. I think it'd be really pretty.
Okay.
All right, stunning. All right, so let's start with your palette. All right, so to the next one.
So excited.
Okay, so I'm going to teach you.
Teach me.
Yeah.
This is also teaching for me. I feel like I rarely do like a super pulled out eye. I do more rounded, like halo eye looks all the time. So
Yes.
teach me how to snatch that eye.
Hold the straight edge right next to your eye, and you literally apply the shadow right up next to it. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna get a straight edge on both sides every time.
Show everybody how to do the airplane wing. So like let's explain why the airplane.
So it literally pulls up and literally like elongates the face, which essentially makes it look like your eye is being turned downward, which is fantastic because then it also like makes it look like it's, you know, more open.
And it's also good if you have hooded eyes or really like eyes that are hard to do a cat eye on.
Yeah.
So there it is.
Yes.
Yes.
Literally just like kind of like pulls up the entire shape, which is fantastic. So we'll do the same thing on this side. Yes, honey.
There it is.
Oh yes. Now let me take a peek sitting down and make sure that everything is symmetrical. Alright, I'm excited because now I'm going to do mine. So I'm going to use a little smudgy brush, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to do this like pink purple fantasy. So I'm going to take Texas Made. I'll just use this palette as my mirror actually. Oh, this is the most satisfying thing in the entire world. I'm sorry, but you have to see this. They put a little sticker on it and you just... Ah, that's so good.
I'm gonna continue on, just kind of do some zhuzh.
Yes.
The bottom one, is it pink, you think, or is it black?
It was pink. Yes. So I'm gonna go in with Texas Made, and I like to do my tippy taps.
I'm going in with my cake pencil, the Kat Von D whiteout, and I'm just gonna do my waterline like I always do. My signature, if you call it a signature.
Oh my god, Beyond is like the perfect color in the world. What?
Oh, that's pretty.
That is fantastic. Oh, Alyssa, you did that. This is just fantastic. It's like, what? This is happening? Is this real life?
I love a good hot pink eyeshadow, and this really, that like took it there. It looks like
That foil
looks like
finish,
metal,
like
actual metal.
I'm here for it. What? All right, I'm taking the purple. Oh my god. Herbsessed. Herbsessed. As in parsley. Oh yes. So I fill in my liner and look at the immediate difference. It's fantastic.
Yes.
It's so weird because I've always had like the formula of like what my makeup is, and it's so funny because remember when we did it on you, it translated so nicely.
I know. We're gonna have to put a pic up there. Let's throw a pic up there of us when you were 20. My mama couldn't even tell which was which is pretty funny.
Everyone thought that I was the woman, and I was like, what? No.
It's my strong features.
Listen, I love your features. I love your features.
Thanks, friend. I'm using one of the cream lip stains from Sephora collection, number 90. I wish they would put the name of it on the bottle. They don't, so I don't remember what 90 is. I don't know.
We're gonna call it Pank.
Pank.
I'm gonna call it Pank. Okay, so I've got my liner completely done. And the eyes are piercing.
They are. They are there.
Yes. I'm here for it.
Oh, a rare shroomy appearance. Hello,
Ooh.
kitty. Hello, kitty. Oh, you're gonna get bit. Yeah, okay. No, maybe not. Oh, hi. She never comes in here. This is so rude.
She's feeling that queen energy.
Oh, so I figured out what kind of energy I have. Apparently.
It's the BDE.
It is not.
She's got the BDE.
I do not. You know what I have? I have the NPC energy.
Do I even want to know? Oh dear.
So, in video games,
Mhm.
you know, the NPC, the non-playable characters, so they don't talk unless you talk to them, and then they'll do anything you want. But no, that's literally me.
I believe it.
It's true. I have a really hard time talking to people, like going out and being like the first person to talk to people. I'll always just like stand there. But if someone comes and talks to me, then like it's fine. Like it's game over. I'm there for it. I'm 100%. Like
I do agree with you on that
I
because
have
when
NPC energy.
we first met, like I remember like you were like kind of like, why is he talking to me? Why is he talking to me? Why is he talking to me? I can see it on your face.
why are you selling me that $56 primer?
Yeah. Change your life, honey. I'm gonna have my own palette one day.
Same.
What is it gonna be called?
Bloodbath. And it'll be all waterproof.
Will it?
So when you're drinking the blood of your enemies and you happen to drop your palette, it's gonna be completely fine.
Oh,
Right?
we love that.
I think that looks right. Hard to tell. It's so bright in here, but so dark at the same time.
Oh, it looks correct. You look correct, girl.
I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing?
Well, that ain't no drag contour, I'ma say that. You could pull her out some more and put on that good blush.
Oh, blush. That I definitely left in the other room.
The blush. Now I'm about to cut my cheek. This is the part that's most fun for me. All right, so I take a little flat foundation brush, this Derma Blend, and I literally go like this. Corner of the mouth.
Wow.
Right there. Pull it down. It's revolutionary.
That is a carve.
Yeah, I want to be a jack-o'-lantern.
Maybe that's what I'm missing for my maybe do like a softer version.
Listen, it's Neapolitan ice cream. Vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, okay? But that's the idea. Oh yeah. So I take a little bit of spray.
Water?
Yes, not the death water.
The death water. Oh, my eyes water so much later.
Listen,
Linda.
this is peppermint water. It is fabulous. It does give you a mild sensation, but we love that mild sensation. Now, favorite highlighter in the entire world, Metal Crush from Kat Von D and Rose Shock. Oh my god. Now, I don't like putting this on with a brush.
What the hell you put it on with?
My finger.
Oh.
Yes. I load that sucker up and I literally put it on like that.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Is that what I've been missing this whole time? Hold up.
Yeah. I literally put it on with my finger. And then I tap it into place. I mean, you can see that from over here, right? That's fantastic.
I'm gonna try this.
Rubby, rubby, rubby. Sometimes finger painting is okay.
Maybe it's just that highlight because it's not working with this one.
Yeah, it has to be like the glittery one, but I mean, like, check that out. Okay.
Yeah, this is not.
I also do another aspect for my
500.
face. Yes, 500 highlights later. And a partridge in a pear tree. I take my little foundation and I do a single dot on the tip of my nose, just like that.
Iconic.
Yes, it is an iconic moment in the makeup. And Miss Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy. I bought 5 of them.
5.
I had to. It's so good.
I didn't get one.
And I take it and I press over top of my dot. So that way I have shimmer on the nose.
You know what I've just realized?
What?
Drag me is me on a regular day.
Just with more arched eyebrows?
With just a little bit more of an arch to my brow.
Yeah, which we're not mad at.
I'm not mad at. That's how I learned how to do makeup. Was
drag queens?
Yeah, drag queens.
Oh, yeah.
Drag queen friends, watching videos of drag queens. That's what I always wanted to be a drag.
You have to, truthfully.
And you made me a queen.
That was a fun day. I love stupid videos that do that stuff where like they give different names to things. I saw one on snakes and they called it a danger noodle.
Yes, I love the danger noodle. Oh, danger noodle. There's another word for snake too, and I can't remember the other one. Well, I shot right here even now. Trash pandas and danger noodles.
They want to do a boop on the snoot.
I love booping the snoot. Where's a cat? I need a snoot to boop. Cat. Lashes.
Okay, so we're gonna do my custom lashes that I make. I may do a thing or two from time to time. So I picked out a pair for you. Yay. So there's one.
Thank you.
And I'll get you the other one. This is my boxo lashes, as I like to call it. I know, have fun, right?
I'm excited. I do need lashes that could potentially drop on the ground.
So I want to teach you about them real quick before you put them on. So when you buy them, because they custom make them, you take your fingers, just like this, and you literally curl the tips of them, so you kind of like pull and bend. So that way they don't go straight out, they kind of curve up. Yeah. You can like just like pull against one another and then they go straight up. Okay. So, placey. No. Weave Bond literally takes all of 30 seconds to dry. Oh my god! I'm a woman. Do you see that?
Oh wow! That's what it needed. That was it.
That's it.
Oh wow.
Just a little mascara, no big deal.
My natural lash.
Yeah, just a coat or two. You don't want to go too crazy. You want to be believable. You know, what's so funny is like now that I look back at like pictures of me like pre-lash, like pre-my lashes, I'm just like, how did I ever get along without them? I was wearing like the little kissiest Ardell wispy with this kind of makeup, and I was livid, and they were like, "What you doing, girl?"
Oh! Woo! Okay, now we are there.
Hello!
Woo! Oh, I just realized how hard it's gonna be to put my contacts in.
Sissy! Oh, I'm here for her.
Yep, lipstick on my teeth and all.
I'm gonna do my bottom lashes.
How do I not get lip gloss everywhere?
My bottom lashes are so much more subtler than yours. I feel very insecure.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do compared to yours. Like, I feel like, actually, you know what? I have to go.
Bye.
Oh, well, yeah. Fantastic. Ow.
All right.
It only took 4 million years.
4 million years.
It's been 84 years.
It's been 84 years.
I love those lashes on you.
I love it too.
Like,
I'm here for it.
how freaking fantastic is that? You know,
Just a little casual 40-foot.
you going to the mailbox after this?
Go to the mailbox. Go to Harris Teeter.
Oh, yeah.
Go to the Petites. When I first moved here, everyone was like, yeah, you just call it Petites. And I was like, okay, I guess.
We're gonna have to have a conversation.
Gullible,
you're not supposed to make me laugh on camera. But yeah, so we're gonna get into the full get up. No.
It's not happening in this video. This counter meter is gonna be like 1,000.
Yes, we do look related.
We do.
Yes.
Well, I guess I could be Salem to your Sabrina.
Yeah, Salem
Lawrence.
Salem Sundays, Salem Saturdays, Salem
Salem
Witchcraft,
Salem Salami.
Salem Witch Trials,
Salem Witch Trials.
Salem Salami. What? Sounds like a Friday night.
Sounds like your Friday night.
But yeah, we're going to go do the full look.
The full look.
We'll see that.
The big reveal.
Yeah. See you later. Hi, welcome back.
Welcome back to our channel.
Oh my god, I'm a completely different person. What happened?
I don't know, but I'm loving it. I think I could just wear this every day.
So I need you to know that on my days off, I'm gonna have you fill in for me at my shows because
great.
bitch, you are beat.
I am beat because of you.
Yeah, well, you know, it might be a thing.
There was a little feather there. I had to get it
you
for you.
have to be careful.
Darling.
If you're gonna have a fan, you might as well have one that's like giant.
Right?
Oh.
I am a big
Don't cover my face!
And welcome back to my channel.
So yes, we used our Alyssa Edwards palettes to create these fantastic looks.
Yes.
I'm living for you.
I'm living for this so much. I've always wanted to be a drag queen.
I mean,
Oh my gosh.
now you are.
I am Sabrina Laurence.
Yes,
I am now your drag daughter.
I have deemed Miss Nikiski Noir my drag daughter.
Yay.
She is Sabrina Laurence. I'm Sabrina Laurence.
Love it.
So would you say that this palette is
10
approved?
for 10?
10 for 10? Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think it's drag queen approved, drag queen friendly.
Everybody.
I think it's real girl friendly too. I absolutely think that everyone needs this palette for sure.
For sure.
So make sure you stop at your local Sephora or Ulta or go on AnastasiaBeverlyHills.com and pick up the legendary Miss Alyssa Edwards palette. Make sure that you follow Alyssa Edwards on social media, on Instagram,
There's a
Facebook,
link down
Twitter.
below.
There will be a
All
link
the
down
links
below.
for all the things, or in the box, in the comments, in the description box. That's what I was looking for.
It's all this like stuff. It's like weighing down our memory.
Yeah, it's so, you know, my face is taped so tight right now. My brain is compressed.
Who am I?
I don't know, but
I'm anyone I want to be. I'm a birthday clown.
I'm a Polly Pocket. This crown is
Yeah, it's
crown
not
is
lightweight.
Heavy. It's all heavy. These earrings weigh like 1,000 pounds each.
We have a lot of sponsorship happening on you right now.
Do we?
Yes.
Oh.
Crown is by Lolly Cox.
Ooh.
The actual neck bib piece is made by Richard Betancourt.
Okay.
My wig is made by Integration Wigs.
Fabulous.
We have Chris Mystery for the wonderful gauntlet
Need those.
rings.
Oh my gosh, I need those.
And
Do you
oh yeah, they do. He can make them in any color. Yes.
be so much.
Yeah. And they're not really that expensive either, which is the best part.
I need a black pair.
Queen on a budget, okay? So, are you gonna try it again now that you've gotten into your full?
My
grade?
mouth is so dry. It's
Go
full.
ahead.
It's
Go
full.
ahead.
It's full
Try it.
on.
You had a toaster
Sahara.
strudel?
It's like Aladdin up in here.
Aladdin.
Desert. They're in the desert.
A bippity boppity boo
With the
bitch.
camels.
And
The camels.
So, like I said, this palette is very great. I definitely approve it. I recommend it to anyone who wants to have a fun, colorful palette that's good
Yes.
for drag or just anything fun and
Just
fabulous.
going to the grocery store.
Yeah, going to. I was gonna say the teat. Going to the teat.
Going to the teat.
Here's Teeter. Apparently they call it the teat around here. But yeah, you definitely have to check out this palette
Yes.
for sure. Totally
Absolutely.
approve.
And you have to check out your Instagram.
Oh,
Sabrina
yeah.
Laurence. Plug yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Sabrina Laurence. It's Sabrina_Laurence on Instagram, and it's not L-A-W, it's Laurence. Don't try it, because everybody spells it wrong. And then I'd be like, I'm not like Lawrence Kane, I'm like Lawrence Fishburne, and no one knows who either of those people are. But yeah, check me out on Instagram, and I make my custom lashes.
You
So
know you want these.
if you want to buy a pair, you can always hit me up on Instagram, slide into my DMs.
Slide in those
Okay. I've had so much fun.
Me too.
I'm so sad though, because this is like a wonderful farewell. Boo hoo.
But you're gonna come out to LA.
Yes, I'm gonna come out to LA. We're
Come
gonna
out to
party
LA.
and I'm gonna do shows. And
Yes.
before you know it, I might get on a big show.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna talk about that. But thank you so much for having me on your channel.
Thanks for being
And I
here.
had a lot
Thanks
of
for
fun.
beating this face.
Yeah, you know, we had a little
Let me
fun.
wear all the jewels. Oh.
Yeah, I know, but I have to have them back.
Alright.
I'm taking them with me. But I'll send you the link, girl. But thank
you.
you so much for tuning in.
Thanks,
and until
guys.
next time, bye.
Bye.
Ta-da!
But she always knows her place.
She's got style. She's got grace. She's got.
She's got jewels.
She's a lady.
She's got face tape and lashes, and her eyebrows are glued down. It's so funny.
I am so glued.
Like,
Every
I love
part
it.
of me is glued, snatched, taped, wefted, burdened,
Teased,
teased,
primped, plucked,
pushed up,
teated.
teated. Hashtag teated. That's our new hashtag. Are you still rolling? Okay.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep.